Wanted to show you all the terrain I'm in. There's a trail I came down. And there's where we're going, hopefully. This goes over into Middle Fork, which if anybody's watched my videos knows is bear country, so see if the bears make a liar out of me or not. But I just crossed the low gap up there and I'm in another county, so I'll show that to you. I want to make it back out of here. But I don't even know if this road's passable down here. Last year I had to walk out, so but I finally got the four-wheel drive fixed in the old four-wheeler / quad, depending on what part of the country you're from. So let's go down through here and see what we run into. Look at that, folks. That's where I come through a mud hole back there. That's how much water was in that. There's no tracks. I'm probably the first person through here in, I'm guessing, definitely months and months. So. But that's where we're going. This is all uninhabited. I know there's a lot of places that don't have people living in them, but in this part of the world, this is one of the rare ones. I mean, for this many square miles not to have anybody living in it. But that's because this is all company land. It's not a state park or anything. There's people that lease this to hunt on and fish and trap and whatever, but as far as I know, I'm the only trapper around here. So anyway, we're going down there. That is Middle Fork, and that leads out into, it's actually a part of Quicksand Creek, but this is the headwaters of the Middle Fork of Quicksand Creek. Yeah, it's something how that water come out of there. Well, let's go on down here. I know it's going to get a lot rougher. Well, I'm here. The trip was pretty terrible. A couple places where I almost flipped over, which I wasn't too happy about. But this is Middle Fork. I want to drive on with the road. Actually looks like somebody's been through here, but they came in up the holler there, which is the easy way. I see why nobody travels the low gap anymore. It's terrible. But I'm going to ride up through there and see what we can see. Some of these tracks look fairly fresh, so maybe I'll run into some people. There's the four-wheeler, and there's stream. It's dingy because it's rained, and then it's rained some more. So I got a little bitty fire ring there. There's no danger of it catching anything. See if I can get some of this wet wood going. I brought some dryer vent lint, so let's see how that works. So we got us a dry base here, sort of dry actually, from some other twigs. And then we've got some hemlock, some of the lower branches, some of the small stuff right here to put on there. So see how she works. Yeah, this old Wally World Pharaoh CM critter. Until I don't do this much. There she goes. That goes in there. I did mention everything was wet, didn't I? Because it is. Had nothing, like I said, but rain, rain, and more rain. But the dry hemlock lower limbs work good for me, so. Been using them for years. Fire, 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 fire. Good old potted meat. I would have cooked something today, but I feel like thawing any venison out, so we'll get to that some other time. Something about having a fire when you're out like this, just, I don't know, just fitting. You hear that wood sizzling where it's so wet. So there you go, folks. Fire's out. I doused it. I ate my potted meat. Drunk me a Powerade, or I think it was a Gatorade. And I'm fixing to head out, try to find my way out of here. I don't want to go back through the low gap. That road's pretty bad. I don't have a winch on the four-wheeler, so I'm going to try to find another way out of here without having to go miles and miles out of my way. In case you're wondering about my backpack, it's just one the kids had left over from school. I have an Alice pack, but I don't bring it out in the woods with me. It's for, you know, when it hits the fan stuff. So that's not coming out of the house until it has to. So I'm gonna get back down there on the ATV and try to find my way out of here. Got all my garbage loaded up. I don't leave anything behind. Fire's doused, so we're out of here. See you in a bit. if I showed you guys. No, if I showed you guys all this little spot here where I just had my little fire. It's a pretty neat little spot, but there's a lot of them like this up in here. Yeah, I'm going to get that garbage bag. I carry that in the back of the four-wheeler. It's doubled as a rain poncho. So there's a road that goes up the hill there. I think I might try that. Otherwise it's a long trek down that way, and I don't know. So we'll see. Stay tuned. Well, I'm on top of the hill. I was over in there. Now this is what you can see on a good clear day. I think I'm on the right road. I'm hoping. Has to go somewhere. It's pretty well traveled, or has been in the past. Downright beautiful. So I never did run into anybody, so. I think I know where this road goes. We'll have to find out, but like I said, I was down in there a while ago. Well, I'll check back in when I am sure of my whereabouts. So there's Bald Rock. So you might have seen in my other video, my wife and I had a fire built back there and had us a few cold ones. So found my way back out of here, no problem. Just everything looks a little different depending on the seasons, and it's easy to get turned around, folks. If you travel unmarked roads, different times of the year, you understand what I'm talking about. So anyway, I could have always retraced my trail, my path, whatever you want to call it. I was glad I didn't have to do that. So yeah, right down there's the low gap where I first went over into Middle Fork. So, and did not see one single bear track. So much for that. So I'm going to get on off of here. On the way I'll turn this back on as if I see something extraordinary. Otherwise I'm going to the house. Later, folks.